What's up guys, welcome back to something a little bit more different than usual. You know that a little over a week ago I posted a video telling you guys you could ask me anything you wish and I'm gonna answer it. So that's exactly what's gonna happen today. I'll go over all of these comments, which by the way I didn't check in advance, so this is gonna be the first time I'm reading the questions myself. So I totally didn't prepare for anything like the last time when I hit 10k and I selected some interesting questions, I noted them down and prepared my answers, stuff like that. Today we're just gonna jump in and see what kind of questions you guys left, and they seem to be automatically sorted by top comments. So that's how I'm gonna go as well. Okay, first one comes from a rabbit who asks, how much money do you have? How much money I've spent on Trove, right? How much money do you have spent on? Yeah, you can see how much my. Oh, gotcha. So you're basically asking for my loyalty badge, aren't you? Well then, let me load up Trove and show you just that on both accounts apparently, because you're also curious about my alt. Very well, be right back. Right, so here we are. I should definitely do the collection challenge, but I don't feel like it. Anyway, here we are on my alt. Wait, is there any dragon coin bonus? No. Right, back on track. Badges, was it? Social no, gameplay, back. Gameplay badges, loyalty. So here's my loyalty on my alt account, 86 loyalty points. So how much is that? 86 euros? Not entirely sure. Anyway, let's switch over to my main now. Here we are. I'm pretty sure I got more on my main, mainly because of the patron I keep buying. That's probably where the patron points come from. Most of them at least. Let me see here. Am I gameplay? Yeah, loyalty. Here I got 413 loyalty points, so that's a lot of money spent. That is a lot of money spent, mainly on Patreon once more. So there you have it. Hopefully this answers your question, and let's move on. Next question comes from a random little boy who apparently has 7 likes, so this is gonna be a good one. If you could only play one class that isn't the Lunar Lancer, what would it be? Oh, interesting question indeed. Let me actually think a little bit. Actually, no thinking required. I remember having lots of fun with the Boomeranger, especially because it was so versatile. It could use either a bow or a sword, and I remember I really enjoyed my class, my time rather. I really enjoyed my time with that class. So Boomeranger it is. And after Boomeranger, I also enjoyed playing the Revenant, especially since I resumed playing it after the buff happened. Wait, I just remembered about the Shadow Hunter. I also like that class a lot. So there you have it, 3 other classes I like besides the Lunar Lancer. The Boomeranger, the Revenant, and the Shadow Hunter. There's probably some more, but these 3 are really fun for me. Anyway, moving on. Antic? Is that how you say it? Antic? Antic asks, where do you live in Romania? Well, there you have it. Where do you live in Romania, Bucharest? You want my address or what? This is where I live. Moving on. Try Dinage. Try Dinage asks, basic question, how old are you? I am 24. I am 24 years old. Broash asks, how do you like in... What? How do you look like in real life, and what food you enjoy the most? Not exactly sure what kind of info you are after, but I weigh around 100 kilograms right now, and I am 186 centimeters tall. I don't know, did that give you an idea? Probably not. What food do you enjoy the most? Oh man, this is a toughy one since... toughy? Is that even a word? This is a tough one because I really enjoy food. Let me think. I don't think there's a special dish. I mean, I love pizza, I love burgers, the fast food type of stuff. Trying not to eat it as much. But I also like I don't know, traditional recipes that I don't think I can pronounce in English. Yeah, there isn't a special type of dish I enjoy the most. I like lots. Moving on. Mohammed Horon asks, what's your favorite dragon in Trove? For a very long time it was the Fortress, and I think it still is actually. I mean, it's the most interesting dragon. It can shoot straight down. So I think it's probably mechanic wise, even its looks are pretty nice, but mechanic wise mostly I like the Fortress. Otherwise, but you said favorite, not which other dragons I like. So let's go with Fortress. And he also asks, from where do you get the name Lord Fafy? Wow, this is a long story actually. This well, the nickname is mainly made up of two items, Lord and Fafy, right? Makes sense. Fafy was a nickname given to me in like in school, first years of school. I don't entirely understand the reason, but it stuck with me, so all my friends called me Fafy for some reason. And I was little and I liked the Lord title, so I just added it on top, or rather in the front of that nickname. So there you have it, dumbest story ever. Next. Oh, I've already answered it, but I'm gonna give you the shoutouts anyway. Max, thanks for asking a question. Almond and Baru asks, will you ever show your face? I don't know. Good question, I suppose. I keep getting it, same as when you're gonna do a live stream. I got no plans for either, so if I will ever show my face, probably if I'm gonna stick to doing YouTube content. At the moment, I got no clue. Next, X Shadow. What? Hey, that's familiar. Man, let's investigate this account. Oh, are you? Oh my god, I think I know who you are from our Discord. Yes, I do. Anyway, X Shadow Fafy asks, hey Lord Fafy, I wanted to ask you two questions. First, why do you choose the Lunar Lancer as your main? Let's answer this one first. It all comes down to how cool the class looks, and well, I also love the fact that it's got a spear, a huge spear. I mean, that's pretty epic. But mostly because it looked the most epic from all classes. Yep, I mean, I still find that to be true. The Lunar Lancer really does look cool, especially with my purple theme to it. Oh my god, I love that so much. Next, and second, why don't you try to reach? I mean, this kind of poses problems for me. Why don't you try reaching all your classes to 20k power rank? Don't I have this? Oh no, I don't. Oh no, I don't. Wow. Okay, that is a great goal. It's actually a great video series. Interesting. Getting all classes to level 20k power. I think I've thought of this before, but I ditched the idea. I'll definitely consider it. Thanks for asking questions, basically. Aaron asks, what would you do if you could not do YouTube anymore? Well, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing right now. So there's plenty to talk about here, but you don't know my background that well, so I'm just gonna resume it to, or rather sum it up to, I'll probably join my field of activity. I'm gonna finish my studies soon, or just branch out in different activity lines, I suppose. I mean, there's plenty of ways to earn a living nowadays, honestly. It just depends on what you enjoy doing most. I gotta say, I really enjoy doing stuff on myself. Like, YouTube is a pretty individual activity if you don't do collaborations, that is, and I kinda enjoy that sort of stuff. Ravomino asks, is this question personal? I don't know, is it? Muhammad Harun asks again, what do you study in college? Hope you answer. I'm studying architecture. That's what I'm studying. What's your reply about? Oh, okay, never mind. Let's move on. Joko, oh, 8 likes. Is this the most liked question? I think so far. I think so, yeah. Wait. There you have it. Joko Paka asks, man, I'm really sorry for butchering your names. I apologize in advance. Do you reveal your face when you max No, that's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna max my Revenant, I know, in like maximum of 2 weeks from now. So definitely not doing a face reveal then. Freemason Brawl Stars asks, do you have any pets in real life? I used to. Currently I don't, since well, I used to back in my natal village, so to say. Back in my natal town, I used to live with my parents, and we had lots of pets. Not anymore, unfortunately. I really enjoy pets, especially dogs. As a matter of fact, we even had turtles, we had cats, dogs, everything. We had a parrot at some point. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, already answered this. Where do you live? Already been answered, roughly, because I'm not gonna give you my exact address, as you may expect. There you have it. Here's the answer right there. Freemason back with some questions. Where you pick Luna? Answered. What do you use to edit your videos? I'm using Adobe After Effects. That in combination with the media encoder thingy, yeah, I think that's how you say it, media encoder thingy, it's overkill, but I also use it for other stuff as well, so it's kind of justified. Its price, it's justified, I meant. Favorite drink, favorite drink, honestly, water. That's my favorite drink. Favorite food, once more, it doesn't sum up to a single dish. It's tough to say. Yeah, it's definitely tough to only select a single dish. I love lots of dishes. Anyway, next, what do you use to record your videos? OBS. OBS, it is free. Where are you from? Romania, Bucharest. Why do you started making videos? Wow, this is a good question. And there are many answers to it, and all correct. Let's start with the most random one. I was kind of bored and tried doing something. Then I've been following YouTubers for a very long time, and I kind of wanted to become one myself. And actually, first series I started with a friend, so we kind of pretended to be YouTubers and doing random crap in Minecraft. That's kind of how it started. But then I learned about Trove from the same friend, and I started covering it in Romanian actually. Then I changed it to English. So yeah, bunch of stuff happened. So I guess the realest answer would be I really fancied being a YouTuber for some reason. I know, I find it fun. Congrats for 50k, thank you so much. You are my favorite Trove YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much. Next. Oh wow, by the way, I just realized how long this video may get. I mean, it's like roughly 12 minutes now, and I just started. Anyway, it's Jason asks, where are you from? Or answered already. Can you give me some stuff? Okay. What's your favorite food? Was you good at school? This is debatable since I wasn't the best in my first year, since I didn't care about the subject. But ever since I joined college, this is also a tricky question, since I wasn't interested that much, then it changed again. So good overall. I don't think you could call me a good student, but I'm interested in the craft nevertheless. I'm interested in myself, honestly. I'm interested to do what I enjoy the most. Yeah, this is a pretty tough subject to talk on. Anyway, interesting. Do you watch anime? No, I do not. Even though I remember I was little and I was in love with like Death Note, Bleach, even Naruto though. Is that how you say Naruto in English? Even though I wasn't that big of a Naruto fan, I was definitely in love with Bleach and Death Note, stuff like that. Is even Naruto classified as anime? Probably not. Anyway, what's your favorite movie? Oh wow, okay, same as the food question, I don't only have one, so it's really tough to say. If you ask me what are your favorite movies, maybe I could have come up with some answers. Anyway, are you an alien? Yes, I am. Premium player asks, why do you stop playing with the Shadow Hunter? What do you mean, on my alt or on my main? On my main, it's mainly because I like the Lunar Lancer more, and on my alt, since I had to max some other classes as well. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, the Shadow Hunter is my main class, so to speak, on my alt, right? Since it's the strongest and it's got the best gems. Can this question be the last one? Okay, I'll be right back then. Your voice is natural or is it auto-tune? Does it really sound auto-tune? This is natural. What? Isn't auto-tune like the voice that comes from Kanye and I don't know, Travis Scott, something like that? My voice is natural. What do you mean auto-tune? Interesting. That was a fun one. Oh, I didn't shout out the person. Sorry. Trueno 547 asked this. Thank you so much for asking. Pat the Dodge asks, what was your first video you've ever made on your in your channel? First video, it was before having any YouTuber aspirations, and it was just a Minecraft clip showing myself walking through some sort of a ravine, getting some lava. It was totally random and made with no purpose whatsoever. If I somehow find it, I may play it in the background. Not sure what the chances are for that happening. Lath MX asks, when do you start playing Trove? So I officially started playing Trove on its Steam launch, and I think I was back in 2015 during the summer. And as a matter of fact, if you're also interested in this, I kinda seriously started doing Trove content at the start of 2016 when I started gaining like daily subscribers. Edwards Freemanis asks, are you human? No, I am not. Lawrence Laviel, can you read this comment? Yes, I can. Mikkel Kerr Manson, hi. Wait, I should probably just read the questions. Ty, wow, Ty asks, do you have a rock fetish? No, I do not. Don't know where you got that from. Level Booster asks, already been answered. How much spend your time for play Trove day? Oh, so basically, how many hours do I sink in Trove daily? Nowadays, only about a couple at max. May even be one per week, per day. I mean, just doing my daily tasks, so to speak, and logging off because I got some other stuff to take care of. Roughly, let's do an average. Let me say 1.5 hours a day daily. Yeah, that's about it. May even be 2. I don't know. I often leave my client open and that shows a bad result, so I can't trust him with that statistic. Anyway, Zach G, will you ever play with fans on? Are you kidding me? I always do this. I mean, I always reply to whispers. I invite people over when they ask for invites, stuff like that. So you could say I'm already playing with fans on Trove. Honestly, I don't like the word fans because I find it not true. I mean, on a serious note, how much of a fan can you be on a guy who just posts a video of what he's doing in Trove? I mean, rather followers. I think that's more proper. You get me? Anyway, how much sleep do you get? Seems creepy, I know, but most YouTubers don't get much sleep. I'm not a hardcore YouTuber, so even though I don't get much sleep, but it's not because of YouTube. Did that answer it? I try and aim for 7 to 8 hours is a luxury, but I'm aiming for 7 hours a night of sleep. Oh, I haven't read your name. Extended Pizza, the god of pizza. There you have it. Thank you so much for asking this. Philip Heydrich asks, can you give me that accent? Just watching your videos because I play Trove and I love that accent. Well, thank you so much. It's funny because some people, I've received a comment a few days ago saying something among the lines that, oh my god, that Spanish accent. And I was, what, Spanish? Then there's some people saying this is a German accent. So many people find it Russian, but it's actually Romanian. Anyway, moving on. Sky King Monkey asks, will you or have you played Trove on console? Nope, I never played Trove on console, and it's unlikely for me to do that since I don't have one. How'd you get your name? Already answered. P.S. I thought your name was Lord Affley. Lord Affley? Until recently when I saw you was lordfafy. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thanks for asking. Morphist asks, can you and Sideplace do a 1v1 PvP match to see whose class is the strongest? Really? I don't think that's how it works, so that's definitely not how it works. I mean, PvP definitely disregards all classes stats, so it's not gonna work out too well. Hero Crazy 123 asks, how many hours do you spend? Oh, okay, I already answered this. Would you like to give me a Genda? Yeah, but I can't since I don't have the funds for that. Or rather Flux, I don't have enough Flux to give away free Gandas. Would you ever consider playing popular games such as Fortnite? I tried Fortnite, I didn't like it that much, and it would be really cool if I wish to grow my YouTube channel, but I don't feel like trying it. I don't feel like putting much effort into something new right now. Once more, that's mainly because I'm juggling a bunch of stuff and not sure what I'm gonna pursue next. Right. Wow, dude, we got like 20 minutes already. I think I'm gonna go to a maximum of 30 minutes, and if I somehow surpass that, I think I'm gonna do a part 2. Anyway, whoa, I forgot to shout out the names. Darivid0219, Extreme Ninjas, thank you so much for asking questions. Next, we got one from Arley I, who says, or rather asks, I'm like 7.5 thousand power rank and my critical damage. Oh my, this is a stat question, isn't it? Yeah. Is it good? I don't know. The most common answer for whenever I get such questions is go in the highest Uber you can, and can you kill or rather complete dungeons by yourself? If so, that's good enough. And he also asks, if it's not good enough, how can I get more critical hit? Basically, by having gems with the critical hit. So try and get gems with critical hit, or reroll gems that you don't use anymore and get critical hit on them. That's how you get stats basically, by having proper gems. Another extra question, do you know and love Undertale? I think I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is. Honestly, do you wanna do an Undertale series? I don't know what it is, so sorry. The Anomaly asks, it's basically something in Romanian, who basically translates to why don't you do episodes in Romanian? First of all, I started doing Trove in Romanian, but since my club was international, they asked me to do stuff in English, so that's why I'm doing them in English, so that everyone from my community can understand me. How long have you been... Oh, Arkian23 asks, how long have you been on YouTube for, and do you have any advice for a person who has basically no flux? Me, I try grinding, never get enough. Honestly, judging from my experience on my alt class, flux is fairly easy to get, not in the highs of millions per se, but I seem to get over 100k weekly by barely playing, just by doing my weekly shout hours and filling in my qubit bars. So I don't know, all I'm doing is farming dungeons, doing my weekly shout hours, doing, I don't know, maybe challenges, open those dragon caches. Basically play the game. I don't think you have to do anything special, just dedicate more time, I suppose. Otherwise, feel free to refer to my tens of videos on how to make flux in my most popular series, which is flux from 1 hour of mining, flux from 1 hour of shadow tower, stuff like that. Anyway, next, oh, I cannot read this, I'm sorry. Which games do you enjoy the most except Trove? And greetings from Bulgaria, oh hello neighbor. I honestly don't play any other games from those I record. I used to play Euro Truck Simulator 2 and GTA 5 just to drive around and relax, but otherwise I don't play any other games. Changbu asks, when you started playing Trove, what were your first thoughts when you saw the game in-game? When I saw the game in-game? And what was the first class you chose? And where can I get your spear style? First of all, my spear style is called Baron of Blades and is a shadow drop, so basically from anywhere as long as you're getting shadow drops. About the first one, this is actually interesting. I came from Minecraft and from RuneScape, and when I first saw a game combining, basically combining those two, and by that I mean it had blocks which I could destroy, basically a world I could build on, and classes which I can level, and that was amazing for me. Best game ever, right? That was my first actual thought. Best game ever, all I wanted combined. That's basically what happened. I then became addicted. What was my first class? I think it was the Dracolite, first class I picked, because it could transform into that big dragon. I found that epic at the time. Thank you so much for asking. T3Y asks, can you make videos with other YouTubers or people like interviews? Oh, interviews with the top 1 shadow hunter or so. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I thought about it myself, but nothing happened out of it. Not sure how willing they would be in doing such interviews, but yeah, that would be pretty interesting. I definitely gotta come up with some some not boring questions, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's definitely a future subject if I ever do it. Thank you so much. This has been answered. Best Trove player. Thank you so much. Face reveal ever coming? Probably. Do you play PS4, and if so, add me. I do not play any other console versions of the game, I'm sorry. Can you make a video speaking a bit in Romanian? I actually have one. That's my April Fool's video. Go check it out. I think it was something... just look up Minecraft on my channel, you'll definitely find it. I love that I'm from Romania too and I speak Romanian. Yeah, definitely check that if you're interested in how I speak Romanian. Josh... Oh, I forgot about names again. Eat... John Torigian Eat... Borderlands 2, Darkar AA, Jashi _008 asks, or rather says, hi lordfafy, love your videos. Well, thank you very much. I've got 2 questions that I have been interested in finding the answer for. The question is, how did you increase your power rank so easily? And also how you made it to 20k power rank. I actually had I still have it. I have an entire video series dedicated to this answer, so I highly encourage you to check it out. Basically through farming lots of gems. Do you still enjoy Trove? Lemon Plays asks. By the way, I left and just came back. Welcome back then. If I still enjoy Trove, it's tough to answer yes and no. There are times like now when nothing is happening, so I don't feel like playing it that much, even though I still got a lot of do in regards to GAOTU. I didn't max that out yet. Otherwise, whenever a new update comes, yes, I definitely enjoy checking out whatever new stuff has been introduced. That's an honest enjoyment I get from the game. Man, I'm getting tired. Scary Z asks why you start playing Trove, because it looked awesome. What is your other favorite classes? Guess I answered this. How old are you? Guess I answered this. You have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. Next, Wafflo Buffalo. Interesting. What's your opinion on U-Bar10, and also will you do a collaboration with Scythe? First of all, my opinion on U-Bar10, I know, exciting since it's gonna be new content for me to check out and take part in. And as for the second part, collaboration with Scythe, that's probably unlikely since we both seem to be pretty individual people, so it's unlikely to happen, I'm sorry. Haptic asks, are you going to be collaborating with other YouTubers anytime soon? Nah, that is very unlikely. Love your videos, keep it up. Thank you so much. Darth Dream Hunter X. What time is it? I don't know. For me right now it's 9:43 AM. Yeah, there you have it. Or this wasn't even a question, was it? He just said, what time is it? Boyan asks for a face reveal. Just Mezzo, why is the club name of yours called clubul lordfafy? It's basically Romanian. This is in Romanian. It basically means lordfafy's club. Yeah, right. Pretty creative. Oh, Mohammed again. Are you planning on doing a face? No, Mohammed. I'm not planning on doing any face reveal. Also, love your content. Thank you so much. Salvi asks, how many money did you earn with this game? You mean by doing YouTube? He probably means how much money I earned with YouTube, right? I'm not sure if I can say that, though I've seen other YouTubers just show their statistics. I'm just gonna put it shortly as, yeah, that's enough. That is definitely way more than I expected, and that is enough to sustain a, I don't know, decent living in Romania. Basically enough to allow me to take care of other things in the meantime. Next question comes from Pagish Studios. Will you ever play Trove in PS4? That's unlikely to happen, I am sorry. Joaquin Bonora asks, what's your real name? I don't think I wish to share it, even though I've shared it in the past through screenshots, I think it was. Right. Aggro Venoms, what do you do when you're not playing Trove? Various other stuff like college, various other personal projects, and that's mostly it. Working out, stuff like that. Mr. Ninja asks, why do I never win jackpots? Please give money. That's obviously because of some really nasty and bad RNG. I think I should probably put an end to this video since we just reached 30 minutes. Let's just take one more. Demon Guy asks, for how long are you gonna play Trove? It's either until the game dies or until I find some other lucrative things in terms of enjoyment I get from them and how much I get back. So that's probably the answer, the most honest answer. Either until it dies or either until I find something more interesting to take care of. Yeah, so there you have it. How many more questions? Oh my god! That's oh! What? There are not that many more, and let's go through them. I can definitely do them today. Where was the last one? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna... There's no point for another part, I mean... No, we're like halfway, right? Judging by this scroll bar. Yeah, we're like halfway. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna do another part after all. The scroll bar convinced me to do another part. Well guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for asking questions. This was actually exciting. Hopefully it was just as exciting for you to get the answers. Once more, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you on part 2 basically.